Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to the Slay to Success show. Come on in. Please come on in for this conversation, this discussion. The lesson that we will learn today, relearn if you've already know what I'll be speaking to, but I want you to just to come on in just for a few moments of your time. I'm literally I'm linked in to LinkedIn or zoomed into LinkedIn. All right. I'm on YouTube and I'm in the Slay to Success Facebook community page. So if you are here, please let me know you are here. It will show up in the comments. I will give you a shout out. Please let me know where you're live streaming from, right? I want to know where you're at and even what you do. If you can put that into the comments as you come on in, come on in, come on in, and welcome to the Slay to Success show. Hey, I don't know who this is, but let me know who you are. Put it in the comments. Where are you tuning into? This is the Slay to Success show, and we about to slay it in here. I am in the Facebook community, which is the Slay to Success Facebook community. Hi, Queens, here on LinkedIn, right, where all my professionals are, and on YouTube. So please let me know where you're tuning in from so I can give you a shout out. But welcome to the Slay to Success show. So this I know, right? It will be a conversation that we all can participate in. So please do not hold back. If you've got comments, if you want to just share some things, hey, if you want to share some things that's on your mind about the topics that I'm going to speak to, please do not hold back. Please put it in the comments. My name is Rochelle Slay Queen Hemingway, and I am tuning in, live streaming to you from Maryland. Brooklyn in the house. Charlene Brown is here. All right. I don't know why Facebook is hiding you. You should not be hid, my queen. All right. Christina, my other queen, is here. She's watching me on LinkedIn. And so I just want, oh, and Leslie, the madame, she is here in the house. So thank you for supporting me in this new quest as I zoom in on all these platforms. So my name is Rochelle Slay Queen Hemingway. And I am using all of my self discipline and my bold leadership skills to help empower you to face your fears and insecurities, to step into and up to that role, that leadership role, that new phase in your life that you've been waiting on. And you're going to be able to live it out by following life and leadership philosophies. Hey, again, Kayron is here. Welcome in, Kayron. Thank you for joining us tonight. And so I'll tell you this, y'all. I use basic life and leadership philosophies because I'm a basic type of girl. All right. I just broke it out into essentially 4 different categories. It is all packed into the word slay, and each one of those letters stands for a life and leadership philosophies, aka stay ready to be ready, lead out loud, a sense of community, a sense of family, and knowing you're built to last. And all of this is just really based on life lessons and career lessons that I learned in my 30-year, yes, that's right, 3 decades of military service in the United States Air Force. Huh? And so tonight, I want to just talk to you briefly. Okay. I talk to all things about leadership, wellness, and mindset. That's all I ever speak to. Okay. And so tonight, I want to know if you are a game changer. If you are a game changer, put a 1 in the comments, please. Okay. I know my queens that showed up. They all want to put 1 in the comments because that's just who they are and that's what they are about. So put a 1 in the comments if you are a game changer. Okay. And what I mean by that is that you like to flip the script. You turn things inside out and upside down. You don't wait for somebody to come and tap you on the shoulder and tell you that you need to be doing X, Y's, or Z's. No, you take the wheel, okay, if you will, because I like driving. I don't know if anybody else likes driving, but I like to take the wheel of my car and I just like to just go down the road as fast as I possibly can within the speed limits, y'all. I do honor the speed limit, but I go right to the top of the speed limit. All right, but I'm in control. I take control of the wheel. Thank you. Girl, you know me. I love to come and bring the fashion along with the lesson. All right, because it is a game changer. When people see me, they don't realize that I've done 30 years in the United States Air Force. Why? Because we all don't look the same. And when we start making assumptions about who we are, and you don't really ask the question of the person that is behind the clothes, you may be missing out on an opportunity. So tonight, I'm going to tell you, yes. She said yes. Leslie says yes. And the fashion and the lesson. Yes, ma'am. And she's got Tina Turner because God bless her soul, the iconic. All right. She just worked it for years and years and years. And so we are celebrating her life because she reclaimed it like nobody else has ever done. So if you put hello in here, you don't put your name on here, I don't know who you are. So go ahead and put your name in there so I can recognize you as well. And for whoever put hey with all the Y's and the E's, go ahead and make sure you put your name attached to that. Okay. Let it be known. Let your voice and let you be heard. Okay. But do you make ish happen? Okay. Are you making ish happen? And are you making leadership decisions on your own? Are you inspiring others to act? Okay. Because that's what game changers do. All right. And anybody can be a game changer, regardless of at any stage of life or in your career that you're at. Best believe me, I didn't think that I could be a game changer when I left the United States Air Force, but believe in me, I am. All right. And I am letting people realize that it could look so much different when you retire. Retired for me is not retired. Okay. I am not tired and I'm not uninspired. I am the CEO and founder of Slay to Success, which is a leadership and transformational consultant service business. And so I am mentoring, I am speaking, I'm engaging, and I am making a lot of noise. And a lot of people are looking in and asking themselves, how can I do this too? Hey, Tanae, welcome on in, my queen. Well, how do we grab the wheel and start driving? Okay, 9 to 5. Leslie says she does 95 on a daily. How do you go about doing that? Well, I'm going to walk us through and give us 4 tips tonight. Okay, number one, we have to find our voice and we have to use it. All right, now again, being in the military, sometimes there will be people who will tell you to be quiet and sit around in a corner somewhere and don't speak up and whatnot. All right. And you're trying to learn the law of the land in which you're living in. And it could be a difficult thing at first, but once you need to say things, right? That's right, Christina. I know you are my queen. You definitely are a game changer. We have to find our voice because we have to find the freedom to speak. We have to find the freedom to express ourselves. And we also have to know that we have to let ourselves be heard. There are some times when decisions are being made and for whatever reason, we don't want to speak up on them. We think, oh, decisions are made in a vacuum and, they're not going to include me into the decision making. So why even bother? Well, if one person in your sphere of influence, it doesn't have to be the whole world, but in your sphere of influence, and it doesn't have their voice be heard, you could be missing out on something that's very important. So we do have to use our voice on a daily, and we need to be in the conversations, even though you may think I'm the only one in the room or they're not going to listen to me. I need you to be able to find your voice and then to use it. And once you use your voice, you're going to be unstoppable. I remember a time when I retired and I don't know what happened. I started to just go inward. I stopped using my voice as much as I used to. Maybe because I was using my voice all the time when I was in the military, especially in my last position. And I, for whatever reason, did not think that I should be speaking anymore. Like I really felt like, well, okay, I guess I'm done. Well, no. So what I did was found my voice in my book. So this is a copy of my book, y'all, right here. I wrote out some of the things that have happened to me during my career and what the word slay in its entirety means. And I reclaimed my voice, okay, in that, and found a different way to use it. So that's the number one tip. So what is your process in finding your voice? If you've ever lost it or you didn't think that you could speak up, what was your process? And if you had something that we can all glean from, put it in the comments, all right? Because we all going to learn the lesson. All right, number 2. All right. We have to be able to build relationships. Now, Mosaic Inc. here, these are the women that I have been a part of their community for almost 2 years now, and they are definitely relationship builders. I haven't seen any of them in person except for one, which is Miss Cookie Williams. And but the love that they give you is like no other. And so we are nurturing and we're building these relationships. And when we start really adapting and being able to, have this altering approach to the audience that we have, then we can see ourselves connecting, collaborating, networking in so many different aspects. And so, hey Tina, welcome, my queen. So all the Mosaic ink is in the house. All right. Leslie put relationships are everything. It is the new social currency, y'all. If you don't know how to talk to people, if you don't know how to develop and nurture relationships, then you again are missing out. All right, you're missing out, but you have to have the right mindset. Okay. And you have to be coming from a good place because, you know, people say things to harm other people. And I strongly believe that hurt people hurt other people. So, hey, Veronica, welcome in, my queen. Just go ahead and put where you're coming in from. Thank you all. This is a full house tonight. And so we have to anticipate, we have to expect, we have to prepare, we have to stay ready to be ready for difficult people that come along our way. I know, right? When I was building relationships, I had to use the concept of discernment. I had to like really take a step back and make sure this is somebody that I wanted to build a relationship with. But sometimes I was like, this is not going to happen. This is not right because they weren't coming from a good place. Okay? And it's true, right? Tina knows hurt people. And so we're going to have to anticipate difficult people coming along our way. And through our career and through our life, we can expect to run into people who are either good, great, bad, or just downright horrible. Okay? That's what I'm saying. There are people who don't want to see us in a good light, and it's for a myriad of reasons. Just know it is not you, it is them. Okay. So you've got a job to do. If you are a game changer, you've got to start building relationships with people who have connections to other people. This is what we call, Leslie knows, she says it all the time, the ripple effect. And I strongly believe that. I'm building relationships in the Slay to Success community. My community, there's about over 800 women in there, and we are all on the same page. Okay. We know what matters to us. We know what differences that we have, but we come together as one and we understand what the slay means. We know what the Slay to Success community is all about. Okay. So once we connect ourselves to another community like Mosaic Inc., and then Mosaic Inc. connects to another community, look how much bigger and better this world could be and impact that we can have. And so I believe in building relationships. Even at my age at 50, we all think, oh, we don't need no more friends. Oh, we don't need no more people in our lives. Oh, we've already got our set of people that we want to be a part of. But I'll tell you this. If you start thinking in that way, in that mindset, all the other things that come can become of these relationships, you won't ever really get to experience. Okay. And this life is all about being an experience. Next, all right, is we got to be ourselves. So I just posted out in LinkedIn. Okay. So, hey, LinkedIn people, how you doing? You know, in the LinkedIn space, it's just a little bit, different. Ain't nothing that I can, navigate in. I'm in the space. And, I put out a LinkedIn that says stay true to yourself. Okay. Because we are trying to be listening into all this and that and the third. This world is just crazy right now, and people are just really taking taking it to the extremes of just trying to emulate somebody else. They're trying to talk like other people, they're trying to dress like other people, they're trying to walk like other people, and before do you know it, you don't even know who you looking at in the mirror, and you're the one that has to make the decisions and then deal with the consequences of those decisions. But why can't we just be ourselves? If you are yourself and everyone can realize that, you are a game changer. All right. You walk into the space much different than everybody else. And if everybody started doing that, then we can have this diversity of thoughts, diversity of opinions that we all want. All right. We all talk about, but we just not doing very effectively. All right. So we got to be comfortable in these very uncomfortable spaces that we are part of. And we have to show up in our most authentic way and owning our space and being completely unapologetic. Okay, so again, I was on stages, y'all. Okay, before I retired, on stages. Hey, y'all, we gonna slay. Everybody's like, oh my gosh, we don't know what this is. Oh my gosh, it's so different. Oh no, 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 it doesn't sound right, right? Well, it didn't sound right to a lot of people because it was way different than what they probably have heard in many, many years. But I'll tell you, at the end, everybody was saying, let's slay this, right? We slaying this. And it was like, and it's just a word, it's a mindset shift. Okay. And so when we can start doing those in our daily lives, look at how much we can accomplish. All right. And then lastly, okay, before I let y'all go, because I know that your time is precious. My time is precious too, y'all. All right. I got to go out and get some shoes for AJ. And so we are we are going to be out of here in about the next 10 minutes. All right. That's right, Tina. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Yes, ma'am. That is the name of this game. Okay. And so we got to lead out loud. Tina is doing it, doing it, doing it. I love her. Lead it out loud is for the L. Okay. And so we got to be able to go for it. We just got to go for it. Okay. So I'll just tell you, okay, my experience these last 2 years, again, I've been doing a lot of self development. I've been looking introspectively and looking back at my last 3 decades of my life and asking myself a whole lot of questions. There are times where I'm on my knees and I'm just like, I don't know what happened in that situation, but I'm trying to work that out, right? But one thing that I know for sure is I'm going for it. I am not waiting on anyone to tell me how to live this life in the next phase here. I am doing it every day, making it happen, telling myself I got this, picking myself up off the ground and saying you are built to last. And I know Tina's going to put it in there because she's got the A too. I am built for this. And you are built for this. If you're a game changer, you are built to do hard things. So, what when we're trying to go out for different careers or maybe a different path or a different walk, all right, we can't be afraid and we can't just look at the job description and then count ourselves out. All right. There are a lot of people who count themselves out saying, that's not me. You know what? I don't meet all these requirements. Do you think that I was saying that to myself when I was like, okay, how do I build this LLC out? Okay, how do I do this business plan? How do I make these contracts for speaking? How do I write this book and get this published and out here to the folks to read it? How do I go about doing a mentoring session with my first client? I figured it out because I told myself I am going for it. That's right, no brakes, all gas, no brakes, Tina. That is what's happening in here, and you, my queen or king, if you're listening in, can be doing the same things. You just have to have the willingness, all right, to step out and step into whatever you would like to do because you're capable more than you think you are. You are. And so that is tonight's lesson, if you will. All right. So we did talk from the top. All right. Now, I always put my hand up here and do this because I used to teach group aerobics. And if you were in group aerobics class, this means take it from the top. All right. So we taking it from the top. Number one, you will find your voice and you're going to use it. And you're going to figure out the process. If you have not been using your voice where you need to have your voice be heard, you need to figure that out. Okay, we waiting on you. Number two, you have to be able to build relationships with the right people at the right times, all right, and be adaptable and a little bit flexible, especially with the audiences that you are in front of. You have to expect, anticipate, and prepare, stay ready for difficult people because difficult people will always be laying around, making sure that you are not, taking it up. That there's just something about it, all right? But we already know that's going to be there. All right. So we have to be ourselves. All right. All the time. Stop looking to the left. Stop looking to the right. Stop looking to the front and to the back. Look at you at the mirror and ask yourself, who am I? All right. Who am I in all of this? And then you start using your own words, using your own vocabulary, making your own inflections, your tone, your voice, and so forth. And then lastly, we're just gonna go for it. We're just gonna slay it. We just slay it. All right. And so that is tonight's lesson. If you have a takeaway that you haven't put into the comments, go ahead and put it in the comments and let me explain to you how you can still work with me. All right. Because I'm open and available. Number one, I do keynote speaking services. So either virtually or online. If you're looking for someone who is much different than what you probably already heard, I'm your girl. Okay. Number two, you can buy my book. All right. It's on Amazon, y'all. It's full of motivation, inspiration. It is a roadmap. If you are stuck and you're not sure how to pull yourself out of the depths of whatever you're going through right now, I will be able to do that just virtually by reading my story. All right. Next, you can do a one-on-one, all right, mentoring with me. And we can sit down, we can kind of look at that and how that looks and how that's to go. Because I know, right? That's why I stop counting myself out. Yes, ma'am, you will stop counting yourself out because you woke up today. Any day that you wake up, that means that you have another opportunity, another chance to get out there and bet on yourself. All right. Stop looking again to everyone else, but look within. You got everything you need within you. And then, all right, you can take a self-paced leadership course. I did an online presentation, y'all. You don't even have to sit on Zoom calls. You can just press a button, listen to me ramble, if you will, and have a slide presentation on leadership, wellness, and mindset. And it is foundational. It will get you to the next step of where you need to go. All right. And if there's any other things that you would like for me to help you out with, I am here for you. So this is your slay queen. All right, Rochelle Hemingway. And I'm going to look at these comments just to make sure that's right. Whoever your Facebook user, stop counting yourself out. Going to get to slay. Yes, Tina. Yes, she is. And she's slaying right now. And whoever said hello, hello back at you. Okay, thank you for tuning in tonight. And for all those that are out there, please take care of yourselves. I know this holiday weekend is coming up. There's be a lot of shaking and moving going on around here. I'm in the DMV area, and so you know how that goes, right? There's a lot of people who will embark here, but I want you all to stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and keep on slaying. Hey, Cookie, and keep on slaying. All right, until you can't slay no more. Thank you all for joining me tonight. I love y'all. Go ahead and put in hashtag replay if you come back in for the replay and let me know your thoughts. We will slay. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Who that is. Yeah. You will slay. I love y'all. Y'all be in these comments. I love it. So thank you so much. I'm going to be counting us out because I know if I don't count us out, then everybody gonna still be talking. And we know we got things to be doing up in here. All right. So I'm gonna start from 5. Okay. 5. I came to hashtag slay in every way. Thanks, hashtag slay queen. You're welcome, my queen. 4. Got all the stars in it. 3, 2, 1. Good night, y'all. Bye-bye.